If you live in the US, you know that every state has its favorite dish. And if you've traveled around the US a bit, you know that not all these dishes are created equal. With that in mind, let's take a look at the 10 best and 10 worst regional dishes in the United States. We'll start with the 10 best and then move on to the 10 that leave something to be desired. Number 1. Texas brisket. Texas is essentially synonymous with barbecue, and there's no better contender than their world-famous brisket. It's often slowly smoked to perfection and is known for its deep flavor and juicy bite. Number 2. Louisiana jambalaya. Jambalaya is essentially a one-pot dish taken to the next level. It usually involves rice, sausage, and seafood. Of course, it relies on Cajun spices to really bring out the flavor, and is as hearty as it gets. Number 3. California fish tacos. Being right next to the ocean, it makes sense that California is redefining seafood. What makes it even better is that they add a little Latin flair into the mix. California fish tacos are often light and fresh, featuring either grilled or battered fish. When done right, irresistible. Number 4. New York pizza. Everyone knows about the famous New York slice, the key characteristics of which involve a foldable crust, a light density, and lots of gooey mozzarella. In fact, plenty of other regions around the world attempt to emulate the New York slice, but nothing beats the real deal. Number 5. Philly cheesesteak. Pennsylvania is home to Philadelphia, which is known throughout the world for its hearty Philly cheesesteaks. What makes this sandwich a standout is the use of thinly sliced beef and loads of melted cheese. Number 6. Nashville hot chicken. You can probably get Nashville hot chicken anywhere in the world now, but nothing beats visiting Tennessee for an authentic taste. In Nashville, they combine crispy chicken with fiery flavor. Oftentimes, it's coated in a spice-infused oil, and it's unbelievably addictive. Number 7. Chicago deep dish. You've probably heard about Chicago's deep dish pizza. After all, it may just be Illinois' claim to fame. That and Al Capone. But what separates it from a regular pizza is the use of depth and a buttery crust. Apart from that, there's usually chunky tomato sauce and plenty of meat to bring all the flavors together. Number 8. New Mexico sopapilla. Given New Mexico's location and its rich history, it makes sense that there are lots of delectable dishes to try in this state, one of the most famous being sopapilla. This dessert is essentially a golden fried pastry that is often drizzled with honey. The sweetness makes it the perfect companion to any spicy main dish. Number 9. Wisconsin cheese curds. Wisconsin is known for its production of cheese and dairy, and nothing quite beats its cheese curds, except possibly those in Quebec. Either way, in the US, it doesn't get better than Wisconsin cheese curds if you want a squeaky exterior and a cheesy interior. Number 10. South Carolina shrimp and grits. South Carolina is all about southern comfort, and there's nothing as warm and hearty as a bowl of shrimp and grits. Known to be quite creamy, the grits are sometimes mixed in with bacon, but often topped with shrimp. Now that we've talked about the winning regional dishes, here are 10 that are famous for all the wrong reasons. Number 1. North Dakota lutefisk. The description of this dish alone is enough to turn many people away from trying it. It's essentially a gelatinous whitefish dish made by soaking dried cod in lye. It was originally brought to the United States by Scandinavian immigrants. Number 2. Nebraska runza. Runza is a doughy bread pocket that is stuffed with various contents, usually cabbage or beef. It's nothing crazy or strange, but many people find it to be a bit bland. Compared to some other state dishes, this one's hardly a world beater. Number 3. Cincinnati chili. Cincinnati chili is a strange mix. You basically top spaghetti with chili that's been incorporated with cinnamon and chocolate. Most outsiders struggle with the weird flavor combinations, but it's apparently beloved in Ohio. Number 4. Pennsylvania scrapple. Scrapple finds its roots in Pennsylvania Dutch cooking and is often served as a breakfast food. It's a mixture of pork scraps, cornmeal, and spices, and the contents are then fried until they're crispy. Most people aren't a fan of eating pork scraps for breakfast. Number 5. Utah funeral potatoes. With a name like that, the dish already doesn't sound promising, but it finds its origins in various Mormon gatherings, like funerals. The dish is made up of cheesy and creamy potatoes and served like a casserole with cornflakes on top. It can be comforting, but there's really nothing special going on. Number 6. Rocky Mountain oysters from Wyoming. Seafood fans should run away from this one, as it isn't at all what it sounds like. Rocky Mountain oysters are actually made from, the private parts of bulls. Oh, and they're also deep fried, so there's not even any health benefit. Number 7. Alaska muktuk. Muktuk gets its roots from indigenous Alaskans, but the flavor simply doesn't translate. It's made of frozen whale blubber and skin, and is often eaten raw. By now, we know whales aren't the tastiest animals around, but it's better than nothing if you're trying to survive the frigid Alaskan cold. Number 8. Huckleberry everything in Montana. Montana simply loves its huckleberries, and residents of the state incorporate them into everything from barbecue to pie. The unfortunate reality is, it really doesn't taste like anything special, and can easily be substituted for any other berry just the same. Number 9. West Virginia pepperoni rolls. Everyone loves pepperoni rolls. They're a simple snack with soft bread outside and a meaty interior. The only issue is that they're kind of boring, especially when other states have far more inventive offerings. And number 10. The Iowa chop. The Iowa chop struggles with the same issue as pepperoni rolls. It's a good idea and all, but it's just kind of basic. It's essentially an extra thick pork chop that is either grilled or boiled. That's about it, really. And that's about all for this video. If you found it entertaining and or informative, consider subscribing to Spicy Chefs for more. Thanks for watching.